Go.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about the Florida Standards Alternative Assessment for the 2018-2019 school year. Alright, so the FSA, or FSAA, Performance Task Overview is administered to each student individually by the student's teacher, a certified teacher, or other licensed professional who has worked extensively with the student and is trained in the assessment procedures. So all of you guys should have already sat through and completed the 4 modules that go along with the FSAA. Students typically select an answer to a question from 3 response options represented by pictures paired with text, numbers, or other symbols. Students use their primary mode of communication, whether it's eye gaze or pointing. Those are many of the modes of communication that you will see when dealing with our students. And it is a paper-based administrative test compared to the FSAA, which is usually done on the computer. So the text-based writing prompt. Writing prompts are designed to assess a student's ability to compare a product in a response to text. Students in grades 4 to 10 are presented with a selected response writing item set consisting of 5 questions, which is writing prompt 1, and then writing prompt 2, which is an open response item. So assessment administration. So there's three sets that go along with the whole test. So session 1, each student is always administered task 1. Task 1 and task 2 are administered only if the student continues to respond correctly without scaffolding. If students get task 1 incorrect or they do not respond, you will scaffold by covering the incorrect response and re-administer the task. After scaffolding, you will skip task 2 and 3 and proceed to the next set. There are 16 sets in session 1. Alright, so here you can see is a picture of what that would look like. So you have task 1, and then if they incorrectly respond or if they do not respond, then you are going to scaffold it. So with the 3 pictures, you are going to cover the picture that they answer incorrectly, and then there will only be 2 pictures left for them to respond to. And so after that, you would proceed to the next set, which would be the next set of 3 questions. And then say if they got task 1 correct, then you will proceed to task 2. And then if they get task 2 correct, you are not going to scaffold it. You are going to go straight into the next set of questions. But if they do get task 2 correct, then you are going to go to task 3. And then after task 3, you will go automatically into the next set of questions. So here, this is what you will see in front of you when you have your booklet. So obviously the student's booklet is going to look a little bit different, but you have the question right here, so you can read right from here, and then it's kind of hard to see, but you have the 3 response right here, and then there also is no response, and then right here, for instance, task 1, the answer to the question is A, and it's bolded. But then you have task 1, task 2, and task 3, and then if you have to scaffold it, this is what the scaffolding would look like. Alright, so session 2, each student is administered task 1, task 2, and task 3 in this item set, which is going to be different from session 1. If students get task 1 incorrect or no response, you will not scaffold the you still do scaffold the response. After task 1, you will automatically go to task 2 and task 3. Alright, so then compared to the previous image that we looked at, this is what session 2 will look like. So you have task 1 again, and then if the student incorrectly answers you will scaffold it, so again, you'll cover the incorrect response. And then instead of going like you did in session 1, instead of going to the end, you will automatically go to task 2. But with task 2, if they get it wrong, you will automatically go to task 3. There's no scaffolding in task 2 or task 3. Alright. So the writing section, which is session 3. There's writing prompts 1 and writing prompts 2. Writing prompts 1 are selected response questions. There are a total of 5 questions in writing prompt 1, and writing prompt 2 is an open written response. Alright, session 3, writing prompts 1 and 2. So this is both, this picture has both writing prompts 1 and writing prompts 2 in it. So you see there's 5 questions. You are going to ask the student all 5 questions, no matter whether they get it right or wrong, and then and then you automatically will do session 2. Teachers will administer both writing prompts to all students, and each prompt includes a separate passage. Alright, does anyone have any questions on, or any clarifications that need to be made upon administering the exam?